What would you trade away to make someone fall in love with you? Welcome back to The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. I'm your host, Travis, and today we're diving into deals with the devil, shadowy sleep patterns, and a scenic drive through the hometown of horror royalty. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify, make sure to follow, tap that bell, and of course, you know the drill, keep the lights on, and let's get into it. First up, Move Over Monkey Paw, Curry Barker's viral horror short legacy has officially graduated. The breakout YouTube director just sold his Faustian horror romance obsession to Focus Features for a staggering $14 million following the TIFF midnight premiere, and people loved it at Fantastic Fest. The film follows a hopeless romantic who makes a literal deal with the devil to win his crush's heart, a twisted, cursed tale that Barker says was inspired by an old Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episode. Obsession stars Michael Johnston, Indy Narvarte, Cooper Tomlinson, Megan Lawless, and Andy Richter, and will hit theaters sometime in 2026. Universal will handle international release, excluding France, Russia, and New Zealand. It's a major win for a first-time filmmaker and a reminder that a great short film and a YouTube following can still open big doors in horror. My question for you guys is, would you sell your soul for love? Or are you good staying single? I know I am. Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. Next up, a new survey by Talker Research reveals that 3 in 10 American adults are still afraid of the dark. And horror films might be the culprit. Men were slightly more likely to admit the fear, and nearly a quarter of respondents say they sleep with the nightlight. Shockingly, 11% of people still sleep with a stuffed animal. The study also showed horror's lasting effect on sleep. 28% wake up during the night after watching scary movies. 22% report lower sleep quality. And 24% of men admit to regular nightmares. With daylight saving time ending November 2nd, it's worth asking how we're all coping with seasonal dread, and whether horror fandom is a blessing or a curse for your REM cycle. My question for you guys is, be honest. How often do horror movies actually keep you up at night? Some of them might be putting you to sleep. Let me know your thoughts in the comments ahead. And finally, if you're a Halloween purist, this next one's for you. Bowling Green, Kentucky, a place I visited in my childhood, is the childhood home of horror legend John Carpenter. Is now home to also a full-on Halloween road trip destination. The Real Sights, Real Scary driving tour takes fans through Carpenter's formative haunts, highlighting places that inspired Halloween and other classics. From his move from Carthage, New York in 1953 to the Downing University Center, where they screened Halloween regularly, Carpenter's fingerprints are all over the city. This isn't a haunted house, it's a living archive of one of the greatest horror minds of our time, now open to fans during the spooky season. My question for you guys is, would you plan a trip to walk in the footsteps of your favorite horror director? Let me know what your thoughts would be in the comments ahead. Today's take. There's something beautiful about how horror travels. From viral YouTube clips to $14 million studio deals, from nightmares to driving tours, horror stays with us not just as fear, but as legacy. That's what makes it timeless. So what do you think? Would you make a deal with the devil to be loved? Let us know in today's Spotify poll. And if you've got horror news, exclusives, or rumors, DM us at HMUNCUT to be featured on an upcoming show. That's it for today's episode of The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. From spooky sleep studies to big money horror debuts and Carpenter country tours, you know where to get your daily fix. I'm Travis. Follow us at HMUNCUT. Follow me personally at Travis NyQuil with an extra L at the end. And we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, keep the lights on.